Hey, I'm Jim Weber in the Fox 13 Weather Center. Thanks for logging on to MyFoxHurricane.com. So, watching a couple of areas out into the Atlantic. We also have the remnants of Nicholas still bringing some heavy rains across portions of the Gulf Coast. And we always talk about this, the peak of the hurricane season. Remember, that was September 10th. So we're basically still right at that peak of the season. So it makes sense that we're talking more and more about all these different systems out there and the possibility of things developing in this time of the year. You're looking pretty much everywhere across the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, the Atlantic, all the way out towards Africa. You really have to keep your eyes on each one of these locations. So here's what's left of Nicholas, still bringing some heavy rains across Mississippi, Alabama, and over into the western Panhandle. Plenty of moisture still streaming in off the Gulf of Mexico, and that will be a slow-moving remnant low over the next couple of days. So the rains will continue up in that direction. But here's that wider view over the Atlantic. You notice there's two main areas that we're watching. The one that is over towards the Bahamas, and then we also have one further out into the Atlantic. Both of these areas shaded in that red shade, talking between about 60 to 70% chance over towards the Bahamas, and then up to about a 90% chance of seeing development with that area that's working its way off the coast of Africa. That has been classified as Invest 91. Still disorganized at this point, but it's in an area that is going to, it looks like, remain conducive for more development over the next several days. So you look at the computer models, and that general idea is it will continue to work its way on towards the west. Towards the end of that forecast track, notice you start to see a little bit more of a northerly turn with this, so more towards the northwest. So it may start to find a weakness in the ridge and start to gain a little bit more latitude, which would keep this maybe into the Atlantic and steering away from Florida. So still a long ways off. Lots of time to talk about that, and we will continue to watch that very closely. This area here, north or say to the east of the Bahamas, south and southwest of Bermuda, this is Invest 96. Now, this looks like it will continue to work its way on towards the north and eventually turning more towards a northeasterly direction. And this one, kind of in an area where the conditions look like they're going to become a bit more conducive over the next several days, that we could see some more development with this. Now, here's the GFS model showing both of these areas. And the GFS, and I think also the European as well, pretty much agrees with this, that they're maybe a little bit more bullish on showing that Invest 96 developing a little bit more. That's the one off the east coast. And then you notice the other area, that Invest 95, eventually working its way to the north of, say, Hispaniola and Puerto Rico as we head towards the middle of next week. So lots to watch out there, lots of time to watch these areas as well, and we will keep you updated right here on MyFoxHurricane.com.